right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Well, we're going to talk about one of my favorite actors of all time, Brian Song, Star Wars. It's funny. I thought everybody in the Phantom Menace was supposed to be a bunch of racists. Aren't you all a bunch of racist ass crackers? Question mark, right? Right, except nobody can seem to explain why Billy D. Williams and Samuel L. Jackson are so beloved amongst the Star Wars fandom, including the Phantom Menace. And, of course, Billy D. Williams played in Brian Song and Gail Sayers. Is that right? And then he, of course, played one of the best Star Wars characters ever, Lando Calrissian, one of my favorite characters. And, of course, Donald Glover came along and ruined the character. Oh, Solo lost money. Anyway, point is, look, he is completely beloved in the entire community. Everybody loves Billy D. Williams. And so he went on The View. Now, I'm sure you people know exactly how crazy those broads are over on The View. It's one of the most radically woke programs that there is on television. They go on there, and they're a bunch of hens all sitting around a table, just spouting ignorant, woke nonsense for, I guess it's an hour? I don't know. Who's watching this show still? That's what I would love to know. Who the hell is watching The View anyway? So, a lot of things have happened on The View. One, they had Billy D. Williams on there, and, well, they got themselves made a fool of. But before we jump to that, in case you have not seen, Sunny Hostin had it revealed to her that her ancestors were slave owners. I mean, it's crazy how liberals, and look, I don't even consider these people to be normal liberals, how these progressives believe that people of all color didn't actually own slaves. Irish slaves. Look, I've got a ton of Irish flowing through my veins. Irish slaves, anybody. That was a thing. Yeah, and well, I'm white, so there's that. Let's look at this, because she actually had to address the descendant of Spanish slave traders on The View before we get to Billy D.
At first, I was deeply disappointed.
The slave thing is a bummer.
It's a bummer. I still believe in reparations, by the way, so y'all can stop texting me and emailing me and saying that I'm a white girl and that I don't deserve reparations. I still believe that
someone did that to you?
Yeah.
I don't know who sent her a thing telling her she was a white girl.
Okay, it's too much, people.
But clean off your television screen.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I still believe in reparations. I still believe this country has a lot to do in terms of racial justice. But what I will say, Sarah, to your question is that I feel that I'm enriched by knowing that history. Yeah. I'm enriched, and I'm enriched by knowing that my family has come so far from being enslavers to my mother marrying my father in 1968.
Well, yeah. Okay, so here's the thing, Sonny. The fact is, everybody's families come a long way because there's no actual slaves in the United States of America anymore. God, these people. They certainly don't have to pass an IQ test to be a host on The View. It is amazing. So enter in Billy D. Williams. That's right, legendary Colt 45 himself, Billy D. Williams, because he went on The View. And let's just say he made everybody look foolish. They thought that there was going to be a narrative with Billy D. Williams, and clearly when it comes to lunatics that were in Star Wars, he certainly came. He's certainly more intelligent than somebody like Mark Hamill. Let's put it that way. Mark Hamill has one of the most monstrous cases of TDS you have ever even heard of in your life. He's a nutcase. Total nutcase. Loved him as Luke Skywalker. He's a total imbecile. So, this is the Gateway Pundit featuring Hollywood actor on The View. It's usually a safe bet for the ladies who seem incapable of talking about anything but identity politics. The whole show is centered around identity politics and hating on Trump. Even better if that actor belongs to one or more minority groups. On Tuesday, however, the host interviewed one legendary actor who refused to play along with their left-wing talking points. Billy D. Williams, best known for his role as Lando Calrissian in the original Star Wars trilogy. Sonny Hostin, the host, who is in the news recently for learning some of her ancestors were slave owners, asked Williams about his early career, and I've got a clip of that, so we can just check that out. Here we go.
I'm just looking at Lando Calrissian in my mind, and Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany, and just right. That's all just incredible. So you did start, as Whoopi said, in the industry at a time when few people of color were on TV and in movies, and early.
Everybody's a people of color.
Yes. Well, a black man.
Well, a brown-skinned man.
Brown-skinned man.
What was that phrase? The gender phrase, what do you call it?
Oh, toxic masculinity?
No.
Okay.
It's
binary fluidity, gender fluid.
Gender fluid.
Yeah. Gender fluid.
Yeah, and my daughter got very excited about that.
Did she?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because she's a liberal.
Oh, I see.
Those damn liberals!
Oh, we've got to laugh because we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Because the person of color, he said everybody is a person of color. Billy D. Williams, shutting it down on The View. That's hilarious. Struggled to find work? Billy D. Williams was everywhere in the 70s and 80s. Whoa, how stupid can you get? That is nuts. That is like not doing your homework, is what that is. That is what that is. What's remarkable about this interview is not just Williams' willingness to joke about one of the new sacred tenets of liberalism, but that he refuses to take the bait and be drawn into a race-based victimhood narrative at a time when some of the most absurdly privileged, to borrow the left's favorite word, actors cry racism when no one wants to watch their terrible movies. Billy D. Williams instead emphasizes the need to work hard and adapt. Bravo. It's one of our biggest issues in our society now, and it's why Marxism's trying to take over. Look, let's be real. Laziness. I don't want to work for what you want to try to achieve and what you want to try to obtain. It's all driven by laziness. The hate on capitalism. Well, I hate capitalism, blah, 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 blah. It's because you don't want to put in the work to benefit from capitalism. That's why you hate it. You are all lazy. Progressive lefts, all lazy. You're lazy as hell. Lazy as hell unless you can grift something out of being some TikToker or political pundit out there on one of these shows like The View. Man, what's the Republican on there in name only? The Rhino, Alyssa Griffin or somebody like that? Boy, she's turned out to be a turd in a punch bowl if there ever was one. Floating around. The Baby Ruth in the pool that everybody's swimming to get away from. Man, I bet she is a massive Mitch McConnell fan. Just huge. Wow. I'm sure she's giving Mitt Romney the reach around. Anyway, tell me what you think. Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Billy D. Williams, the great Lando Calrissian, wasn't smuggling anything in this little appearance on The View. Let me just lay it out for you. Yeah, because my daughter's a liberal. And just the whole room. Oh, them damn liberals. Oh, shit. Make sure you never book him again. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.